Hello viewers. Today I have a Friedrich Dehumidifier at this location I'm at, and I think I've heard of this brand before, but I haven't seen this particular unit before, and my camera work may be a little spotty today because I'm in this dungeon like basement, and I can't even really stand up straight without hitting my head, and so I braved it to come down here and or I should say into this section of the basement, because this is a separate section from the main area, and I was curious, I guess you could say. I noticed some Christmas lights over there, which is, this channel isn't old enough to go through that process with me yet. That's a whole nother thing. So this, anyway, I just thought we would check it out. For those of you who are curious, I don't see any information on it. I'm not gonna tip it over. There was, what I noticed, what set me curious was this tube that I saw running up through these steps up, and it really just went outside the bulkhead, and I really see it's pinched off there. It's pinched, so I should imagine it's not actually draining through this little tube. I was told that this thing was acquired on Marketplace, so actually it looks pretty nice. Kind of looks older. I wish I knew how old it is. I bet if I flipped it upside down or whatever, I could get to the model information, unless there's something down here. Oh, here it is. I didn't like that. So, model number D708PA. Serial number. Oh, it's kicking on. So here's the specification. I'm just trying to find a date, because it does look kind of older to me. I'm surprised maybe by me moving it, because that bucket's got to be full. That bucket's got to be full in this. Yeah. Yeah. Bucket full. So it says, is it set? Oh, it's 72 degrees in here, and the RH is 77. I thought they told me it's the set point on this was like, that's not allowing me to do anything, maybe because the bucket's full. All right, let's take a look at the bucket. Now this is where I might get into trouble doing this, trying to do this one-handed. Again, apologies for the camera work. Yeah, it's pretty full. It's clean, except for the handle. All right, let's dump it. Wow, it's clean in there. We'll go back and look at that once I get this emptied. Okay. So let's pick a spot back here and just, I don't think they're too concerned on where this goes. Yeah, not too bad in there. Okay. I think they said they got it this spring. And again, it was off a Marketplace, so maybe it was freshly serviced or low hours. So let's go back down into the dungeon. All right. Okay. Now that I'm hunched over down here, let's see. Schematic wiring diagram. For those of you who know, there you go. Yeah, it looks pretty clean. But I think the problem we're gonna have is that little tube. So in the other location, I have a hose, like not a little tube. It's like an aquarium tube. All right, let's just push this in. Well, the light's off. I don't know what they have this set at. Maybe that's the setting. There it goes. All right, so I set it at 65. It looked like, for some reason it was set at 75, which is kind of high to me. And the reason why this is a question for you guys, the reason why I've set mine at 65 in the other location is, I was told that by an energy guy who did Mass Save, who came by years ago, because I used to try to keep it at like 50, and he basically said 60, 65 is where you should keep it. So that's what I did, and so that's why I just arbitrarily set this one at that. But let me know what you guys think. So basically, where I'm located is in New England, specifically Cape Cod, and while it doesn't get hot here by my standards, like it does, like the Mid-Atlantic and so forth, it gets super humid. So while it may only be like 80 degrees, the humidity will be like 90, 95, and it's just, or you'll get those like cool, like after it rains, it'll be like 68, 73, 74 degrees, but like 100% humidity. So it's like that cooler humidity, which is brutal. The homeowner said, because when I've been here, I use a drying rack for my clothing, and I just said, I made a comment, it's like nothing ever dries. And they said, oh yeah, it's a very humid house. And I said, this was not long ago, and they said, oh yeah, there's a dehumidifier in the basement, but it doesn't always work. And I was like, what do you mean? So it actually works. He's just got to empty the bucket. The little tube there just pinched off, and I think that's what's going on. So as long as I'm here, I don't mind doing this, especially if my laundry dries faster. But because upstairs there's window unit ACs, and they're not always on, and depending on who's in what room, you know, maybe one's on in the bedroom and the living room is off. And so they did say though, when this is working, it makes a huge difference. So I'm really curious now. But I like this unit. If someone out there could tell me how old this is, and if this is the actual, like, if this is a rebadge of something else, but I like it. 70 pints. I think the one that I did a video on at the other location recently is 30 pints, but it's continuous draining. All right, well, let me know what you think. I'm gonna get the heck out of this dungeon so I can stand up straight and not have a crooked neck all afternoon. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and tell me what's up with this thing. See you soon.